Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So today I have my update for Expand the Pan. So this is a project where I randomly select 3 shades from my collection that already have pan on them, and my goal is to use them 5 times and just work on making the pan that is in these shades a little bit bigger if possible. So I started doing this in combination with my Those eyeshadows and then decided to make it its own video so that I could work on a few more shades. So I am currently working on 3 at a time, and like I said, my goal is to use each of these 5 times. So I'm going to go through my progress on the shades I had rolled in. So first up we have my Glitter Realm A Whole New World palette, and I had the shade Diamond in the Rough. So Diamond in the Rough is this light blue shimmer at the top, and this one has been in for 2 months, and I did finally reach my 5 uses on this one, and I feel like you can tell that there is a slightly bigger pan in this shade. This one was a lot of fun to play around with. I absolutely adore this palette, so being able to reach for one of these shades was super fun. And I am really happy to have gotten a few more uses on this palette and on that shade in particular. I used it a lot in my inner corner, or I was trying to kind of combine it with some more neutral shades. I think I did a little bit more of a colorful look as well. Just kind of depended on what I wanted to do the day I was using it. But I do really like the formula in this palette, and again, I just really enjoy that shade. So that one will be rolling out, and next up we have my e.l.f. Retro Paradise palette. So the shade I was working on in here is Sea Salt. So Sea Salt is this white shimmer over here, and this one has only been in for 1 month, and I've only reached for it twice. I feel like you can't really tell much of a difference in this one yet, but I do still have a few more uses before this one gets rolled out. This is a super easy shade to reach for. I just had other shades I was focusing on, so I didn't quite get my uses on this one. I did use it the couple times in combination with this shade here, which was a part of my Those eyeshadows, so that was super fun to use those together. But again, I just wasn't reaching for this a ton this past month, but hopefully in this next round I will be able to finish off my uses on this one. This is a little bit more of a flaky formula. It's not my absolute favorite. I do prefer a little bit of a smoother shimmer, but it is still really pretty, and like I said, it is easy to use. I will just need to remind myself to reach for it. And the last palette we were working on is my Maybelline Lemonade Craze palette, and I was working on Berry Ice. So this one, I think you can definitely tell I have expanded. It is this shade right up here, and I did reach for this the 5 times for this project, and I am super excited about that. I really enjoy this palette, but I hadn't been reaching for it a ton, so being able to pull it out and focus on that shade was super nice for me. I used quite a few of the other shades in combination with that one. That one was just kind of a nice setting the crease initial transition shade. It is not super pigmented by any means, but it just creates a nice base for more pink toned looks. So I did really enjoy using that one, and I am super happy with the progress that you can see on it. So I am rolling out 2 shades, which means we get to roll in 2 new ones. So I have my Pretty Random app here, and I have all of these shades eligible for this project in a spreadsheet. My spreadsheet does include all of the shades that have pan in my collection, so if I get a shade that has already been in this project or is in a palette that is currently in or just rolled out, I will re-roll. We can just go ahead and get started. So first up we get number 33, which comes from my Essence Salute Paris palette, and it is shade number 7. And then we got Twilight from my Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. So I'm going to go grab both of those and be right back. Alright, so I've grabbed out those two palettes. So we will start with the Essence one. So the shade that got rolled in is shade number 7, which is this one right here. And I am super excited to work on it because if you can see, the shade next to it has a really nice dip going in it. So I am hoping that with these 5 uses, I will be able to also hit pan on that shade. That would be just so exciting. So this one is going to be rolling in. I think it's going to be super easy to use. So very excited about this one. Then the second shade rolling in comes from my Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette, and it is the shade Twilight, which is this purple shimmer shade. This shade is not my absolute favorite formula. It's kind of why it was so easy for me to hit pan on in the first place. It's just a bit of a drier formula, and it takes quite a bit of building, but I am excited to reach back into the shade and into this palette. I think this will be a fun transition into fall palette with some of these warmer tones. So I am super excited about that, and there are definitely shades in here that I would like to get some more use out of. So hopefully I will be able to combine this shade with some of the others in this palette and get some good use on it. So these are the 3 palettes that are going to be in for this next round. I am super excited about it. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what progress you think I can get on these shades. Give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future uploads. I would really love to hit 500 subscribers by the end of September, so if you are interested, I would really appreciate it. And with all of that said, I will see you in my next video. Bye!